Dave Cleveland. I was an engineman, 3rd class, on board the USS Norris. I was actually assigned to ship as a fireman because I had done 2 weeks of what they called active duty for training on the Detroit River on a small PCER. So when I accomplished that, then in June of '65 I got my invitation to go active service. They flew me to Philly to the receiving station. I spent, I think, about a month there, and then until I got orders for my ship, which happened to be the Norris out of Newport, Rhode Island. Went to that, and my first hurdle was when I got there. Gave my orders to in the office. I had a BT chief who was looking for additional members for his group, and I said, "Chief," I said, "I'm an engineman." He says, "Well, you're just a fireman." "Yeah, but all my training is for engineman." And the division officer for our division, who was, I remember Ensign Monaco really well, and he come by and he says, "You're an engineman?" I said, "Well," I says, "I'm all set to go up for it as soon as the test is available, sir." And he says, "Sorry, Chief, he's an engineman, he's not a BT." And so I went down to our division, which on the Norris was a repair division. We were made up of enginemen, machine repairmen, machinist mates, electricians, and we also had damage control and ship fitters and all of that. 2 separate shops, but all our division. And so we would take care of anything in that arena that need to be done on board ship. I had messed on the water most of my life. I grew up on the water and stuff like that, and I thought, wow, destroyer, that's pretty good size, you know, until you pull up alongside an aircraft carrier to refuel. Then you know that you're a cork in a bathtub. So yeah, it was interesting. It really was when I went aboard, and pretty much the crew and everybody there were pretty accommodating for new guys coming on board. Well, just leaving the pier in Narragansett Bay and heading out to the Atlantic, I started to get queasy, and I said, "Look it, boy, we're going to be out here a while." I said, "This is no time to get sick." And pretty much it was pretty easy going. After a while, you just kind of, the cliche is you roll with the waves, you know, so it wasn't too bad. It went from it was originally, I believe, I'm trying to remember, it was originally, I believe, built as a destroyer escort on the West Coast, and then in 59 or 60, after, and of course it went to Korea and did all that, but it was transferred back to a destroyer on the East Coast, and that's what it was when I went on board. It was a DD. It went through, I didn't realize it, we were just looking at the picture that I had. It had gone through Fram 1, but then it went through Fram 2, and Fram 2 must have been when they put the hangar deck and everything else on the back of it. Fram 2, they removed the forward gun mount, or the upper forward gun mount, and replaced it with hedgehogs. And there was a number of other ASW stuff that they put in amidships. So it was pretty much that way when I went on board in '65.